Hi, this is Trade Passer, and this is a video entry to, let me get his name right. What's it? The Lonesome Foghorn. I'll put his name in the description. He's having the Lonesome Foghorn. He's having a Blu-ray giveaway contest, and he's giving away a Machete Steelbook. And as people have seen my channel know, I'm a big fan of Steelbooks. Okay, and he has two questions. What's your most embarrassing moment or an embarrassing thing that happened to you? And the second question is, what's your DVD in your collection that he doesn't like to use the word guilty pleasure that you have in your collection that you think other people may hate, but you personally like it. Okay, so the first question, most embarrassing moment, I guess that would have to be a couple of years ago. Well, not a couple of years ago. It was when I was in the service, and I was stationed overseas in Turkey, and I went to a New Year's Eve party actually, and you know how they have the countdown to midnight, and well, they had that. This is a party that one of my friends convinced me to go to, you know, with servicemen and other servicemen and women, and I didn't know anybody there except my friend who took me there. And you know, when they do the countdown, and they did the countdown, and everybody was they did the countdown, you know, 10, 9, 8, 7, and then Happy New Year, and then you know everybody hugged and kissed each other, and I stood in the middle of the room because I didn't know anybody and didn't know what to do. I didn't know whether, I didn't know anybody, so I didn't feel right to hug anybody or to be kissed by, and nobody did it to me. So I just felt, I really felt embarrassed. It was like it was sort of like I was invisible, basically, in a room full of people. So that was that was one embarrassing moment, and I just, you know, like I felt like crap because like I said, I didn't have nobody to hug or nobody to kiss. I think my friend was in the kitchen somewhere else, and like I said, I was in the middle of a room full of people, and everybody else hugging and kissing each other and wishing each other Happy New Year, and me just standing there with this dumb look on my face. Okay, so now the second question is what's your movie that you have in your collection that you think everybody else wouldn't like and that you like? Okay, for me, that movie would be, excuse me, let me grab it, would be The Fantastic Four. Okay, this is the movie, you know, Jessica Alba, Chris Evans, Michael Chiklis, and Ian, I'm going to pronounce his name right, Ian Griffard. I remember when this movie came out, it got panned because, like I said, among the other things among fans and critics, you know, was the fact that Jessica Alba, right there, was chosen for Sue Storm instead of, you know, typically they wanted a blonde, blue-eyed white woman, which is what Sue is in the comic books. And I know a lot of people, like I said, thought the special effects was cheesy in it, and the story was stupid. You know, how they tied in Doctor Doom to the Fantastic Four's origin, which is when it's not that's not the way it is in the comics. But I love this movie. First of all, Jessica Alba is hot. Okay, you can't go wrong with that. I'm sorry, she's hot. I know people say, "Oh no, she's not blonde, blue-eyed." So how can you put her in the movie? But Sue Storm. But I liked her, and I think she did a decent job. And also, I like the interplay. One thing I think they got great in there was the relationship between the Thing and the Human Torch. I think Chris Evans and Michael Chiklis had great chemistry as Ben Grimm and Johnny Storm, and their interplay was great in this movie. And I even liked at the end where they teamed up to defeat Doctor Doom at the end. I thought that was great. Great example of their them coming together as a team. And I know, like I said, a lot of people panned it, and especially fans really hated it because, like I said, among the story of them tying in Doctor Doom to the Fantastic Four's origin, they thought the special effects were cheesy and the story wasn't that great. And like I said, picking out Jessica Alba to be Sue Storm, but like I said, I liked it, and I even liked the sequel that they made. You know, The Rise of the Silver Surfer. I even liked that better. You know, just as good as this one. I think that. And so this is my not guilty pleasure, like he said, doesn't want to use that word, but this is the movie in my collection that people say, you know, they see it and go, oh, why would you have that movie? That sucks. And they want to see a true representation of the Fantastic Four. Hey, I'll take it when it comes, but I like this movie, like I said, and I'll keep it in my collection. So this is Trey Passer saying thank you. Okay, I'm not your name right again. I'm sorry. The Lonesome Foghorn, and I'll put your link to your description in my video. Okay, so that way people can tune into your channel and check out your videos and stuff. And thank you for having the contest, and take care.